lot about him, sure.
Okay.
Houdini, come up from your sabbatical.
Thank you, ladies. I so much appreciate it.
You're
Okay,
welcome.
thank you.
I hope you're not angry again.
No.
Your mind has.
But we'll still pop wine, though.
No problem.
And
Bills,
cupcake.
you buy
Bills
the
on
wine.
you.
And Miss V will buy the
There's
cake.
nothing like Miss V
Queen
here.
I will buy the wine. And Pisama will
I will eat all.
Okay, ladies.
You're listening to Rapid 96.5 FM, the sound of your city. My name is V to the E to the E to the money. The ladies added that to my name. Or you can call me Sparkle Vicky. I'm always sparkling here in the studio with my amazing, beautiful chocolates. How you doing? How was your weekend?
We're good.
I'm sweet.
Sweet like you, girl.
My candy.
I had a quiet weekend. It was great. It was awesome.
After the birthday was a quiet weekend. When we are.
My weekend was long.
Congratulations to your dad.
Thank you.
When VR celebrated her dad's birthday on Sunday, that was yesterday. We are wishing him a happy birthday. Many more years to
Thank
celebrate. Now, ladies, did you go to church yesterday?
Of course I did.
I'm going to ask you a very controversial question. Are you a Jesus body? I saw a post on social media, and she was looking all dressed up, all flashy, all good, and she was like, "Oh, I'm a Jesus body for life." I'm like, "What's Jesus body?"
Is she wearing a crazy jeans?
No,
I
is
am
anything
a Jesus body.
Is there anything like Jesus
Yes.
body? Do you know the
Yes.
meaning of body?
If there is Abero for Christ, then I think there is.
So who is
Jesus
the
body.
Abero for Christ? You?
Okay, let me explain. As far as I'm concerned, we have a misconception, a whole lot of things. I know baddie sometimes, the dictionary meaning has to do with something bad, something evil. But then as a slang, we're saying that it's it's usually for like the ladies. So it's a girl who is always slaying and she's always having her
Gen
game.
Z just have a
And
way
she's
of
always on
breaking up
fleek.
stuff. Body is body.
You
Let's
can't
just
take that
let's
away
leave
from us.
it.
No. Come on.
You are
see.
not a Gen Z, my love.
See.
Go
So
ahead.
Go ahead.
So I'm going to say I'm a slay queen for Jesus.
And it's
Slay
a
my
same
love.
Slaying
thing.
demons.
Better.
Slay queen is different from Jesus body. You're not saying slay Jesus. So the person said Jesus body.
Yes, she is the Jesus body.
I think it's more like a
she's
combo.
hot
So
for
I'm
Christ.
asking, are you a Jesus body?
I don't know.
Wait, I will tell you, I'm a body for Jesus.
Based on how about you?
I don't know when I'm a bad girl. No, I'm just there, but I don't have
Are
any
you
problem.
a Jesus body? Yes or no?
I'm not.
A Jesus body.
Yes, but
I'm
I'm
radical for
big.
Jesus.
But I'm big on God. That's my line. I don't use
I
Jesus
think
body.
mine is I'm radical for Jesus.
Okay, I just feel Gen Z just have a way
Yeah,
of
not radical.
Gen Z just have a way of bringing out stuff. You hear funny words. I don't know what's
Telling you.
your body Jesus. Anyways, we will leave you with a song. Powers Flavor Feed Odumeji. You're listening to Rapid 96.5 FM, the sound of your city, and we'll be right back. Do not touch the dial. Leave you with powers.
Look, I got the powers. I'm about to release my powers. I'm about to release my powers. Yeah. Abito sheka, ganduka gandusa, lebela mandi, palebo shenelebo. Abito sheka, nabush kabash, lefa sefale, inda boski, wahose. Banu menu meji, banu menu meji, banu menu meji, banu menu meji. I got the power. I got the power. Citadel, Santos, Sanatorium, pandemic, epidemic, pandemonium, catastrophe, cataclysm. I'm a burning fire. I'm a burning fire. Yeah. Abito sheka, ganduka gandusa, lebela mandi, palebo shenelebo. Abito sheka, nabush kabash, lefa sefale, inda boski, wahose. Banu menu meji, banu menu meji, banu menu meji, banu menu meji. I got the power. I got the power. Power pass power. Power pass power. my shining star.
TY Mix.
I don't know Zusha, my leg don't do plenty waka. It is to call me yoga. You see as my body says, you don't take with me and my guests, we dey fetch you water. Shout out to my dad, I learned my lesson, both good and bad. Eyes open, ooh la la, nobody be want me for this shisha. Oh yeah, just say you check elebe, or you're messy, or so you dey quick elements. Make you reason and say, I go motivate you to one extent. Now you go use your own leg and the knowledge where I help you get. If you do me evil, just say prepare for your kamala. Pray the rain once, live longer. Too many snakes under the grass. Usagi no misha. For the prophecy I they do I they see many things way pass on a regular eyes. Whether na go I smoke where they starting for my head. Oh, ta 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 ta. Don't they load the no go take my money go below my neck. Don't they fold it like they know. I know be politician, but I don't see that kind of money. EFCC, they feed the yummy. Any legal money, once upon a time was illegal money. Too much energy. I smoke when they siphon for my head. Oh, ta 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 ta.
Lip keys, lip keys.
Money. You
10 years, 11 years, 15 years. And after having 3 to 4 kids, 5 kids, and they're all females, he's still like, no, I must have a male child. Like, it's not normal. In most families, it's not normal that you see a man with just female children and he doesn't have a male child. They feel it's not normal. It shouldn't be so. And at this point, I don't know, what do you think a particular gender being more important than a female gender? Let's start from you, Pisoma.
Well, I would like to start with a question here. Are you in support of a man getting married to 2 to 3 wives or more?
Are you asking me the question?
Yes, answer. Are you?
Stop being a typical Nigerian here. I asked you a question.
No.
Okay.
Step by step.
Okay,
Let's
so
be
ask me
logical.
again. Ask me again.
Okay. Are you in support of a man getting married to 2 to 3 wives or more?
Why would a man marry 2 to 3 wives? Why?
Okay.
If you have one that is okay for you, so why would you go ahead to marry?
Imagine a world filled with ladies. Who will marry who?
So what are you trying to say?
My
Break it
point
down.
is, male actually, I believe, are more important than the female because they are the head of the production. Yes.
Who has the womb? Answer, my love. Who has the
The
womb?
lady. And we can get anyone. Yes.
You can get anyone how?
Yes. So,
Like you mean you can get as many ladies as possible?
yes. But I believe that guys are hard to come by. It's usually difficult to have guys. So, considering that, I will support that male is more important than the ladies. And the fact that now, no matter how we say that civilization has set in,
Yeah.
but despite that, they still not allow ladies to go into some certain position. So me having a child, would you want me to have a lady of house full with ladies who wouldn't get to be in the state of leadership, be in government?
That's what you think. Okay, let's hear from Favor Prise.
Well, I think that when you start comparing or appraising one gender as especially important than the other,
Yeah.
there's something wrong. Okay, it doesn't really sit well, and I might say that the person is void of sense. Sorry to say that, but because children are equally valuable irrespective of their gender.
Okay.
Both male, female, for me, I think the both are important. So anyone you have is a child. Children are heritage from God. That's what the Bible says. So if you have a male child, it's an inheritance from God. If you have a female child, it's an inheritance from God. So for a child to be so good, or I don't know what they think about it, but then gender, male or female, it all takes the hand of God and a good parenting to be good, to be responsible. Okay.
Yeah.
So most of them might feel like the male are more responsible than the female. Most of them might feel like the female are more responsible than the male.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that it all boils down to good parenting, not the gender discrimination and all that. So I
Okay.
feel
Now you're
think-
saying gender discrimination. Okay, let's hear from Queen Vi. What do you think?
Okay, help me, Holy Spirit. So, see, in Nigeria, yes, in Nigeria, gender preference is something that varies as a result of culture and religion, societal stuffs. And if you come from the part of the East, you definitely know why some persons are eager to have the male child and why others don't mind any gender coming. So I'm going to paint a picture for you.
Yeah.
A man and a woman gets married and they are looking for a particular gender. And then they get a particular gender, or they never really get, and it's, counting down to 2-3 years. Now they are looking for a guy, and then they are looking for a girl. And the next thing they say, any gender at all, God, just give me any gender.
Yeah.
That's how you know that that this whole gender preference is nothing compared when you actually get into the family. So for me, I feel like it's the attitude of the society we come from and the experiences some people have had that has made it look like the male child is more important than the female child. But if you ask majority of men,
Yeah.
what gender they want to have as a first, you hear them usually say a lady. They'll always want the female.
But it's not all men.
I mean, it's majority of people have, guys actually want their daughter. They want a daughter. But the lady is always like, she wants a son because she doesn't want to be,
Have you met a typical Igbo man?
I have. And they still love their daughters. Just that they want
I'm not
their
saying you
names to
don't love
continue.
exactly. That's what we're talking about. The preference, right? You still have the preference. Now, I quickly want to ask this question: why is the male child more valuable than the female child? Why? Why is the male child more valuable? Because you see, you have, for instance, you see a family with 3 kids, 3 beautiful, lovely ladies, and they tell you, no, we must have a male child. You see, what are they calling it? Baby gender reviews.
Yeah.
And you see, once it's a male child, everybody's flying, jubilating. And when it comes to the female child, why is there such jubilation is not there? Why?
The major reason I believe that we consider male more valuable than female is because of inheritance and leaving a legacy. No matter how we look at it, there's no way a lady won't leave the name of the father when she gets married. But for the man, he continues. Imagine when a family has just ladies, and when the man dies, he dies with his name.
Let me cut you short, please,
Okay.
Oma. Talking about a lady leaving the father's name. Have you heard about Sarah Jakes?
No? Tell me about her.
T.D. Jakes' daughter.
Yeah.
Okay.
What does she answer today?
I don't know. No.
She answers her father's name. So,
Is she married?
Yeah.
And husband is cool with it.
Yeah, she puts it.
Is she a Nigerian?
I know she's not a Nigerian.
Okay, thank you.
I know some women that, okay, after getting married, they will still add their father's name and add their husband's name.
But it's rare.
This thing is all mentality. This thing is it's all understanding. Seriously.
So, let me just say something.
Okay.
Because you mentioned her. So Sarah Jakes is someone that is actually very, very into family. And she answers Sarah Jakes Roberts. So I'm believing that Roberts is her husband's name. And just that Jakes is still there.
Okay.
So, now to put that in perspective in what we are discussing today, look at this way. The guys have been given a narrative from their forefathers that you must make sure that your name is maintained. You can't lose your name. Yeah. Especially if the person is prominent. Now, it's not just about the fact that you're talking about losing a name. Name is so valued where we come from. Where we come from, as far as you, especially if you're an Igbo person, you know how valuable it is for a name to continue. Now, when you hear of a family that have everyone in that, in that place, they've been wiped out. You know that they've closed. There's nothing that could actually come up. So if a man is looking for a male child, you don't blame him entirely. But the reality remains that because the society upholds this, it will continue. But I feel like the female gender have proven enough right now in our dispensation why they are actually very much important, which is why some persons are having a different perspective now, especially because of exposure.
Now, I've seen people say that male children are more strong. You know, this adage, what a man can do, a woman cannot do. A man is stronger than a woman.
In what way?
Hold on. A man inherits what a woman. Definitely, when it comes to sharing of inheritance, the men are given more preferential treatment. Let me use that word.
For the man that has an inheritance.
Nice one.
Almost everybody has. Almost everybody in Nigeria, not everybody, but
not everybody.
almost.
The people that are buried in the
Hold
village.
on.
You know
That's what I want to say. They have a land in the village, don't they?
It's everybody that has a land.
Everybody that has land. Even
So you can't even talk about
when
that.
you're even talking about land, some is just this studio, like, the portion
and that's the truth. So you see, the whole narrative is changing. So there's usually used to be about the bands,
the bands, cocoyam bands.
sometimes even the wives. Because
True.
they get to inherit them,
Yeah,
a whole lot
true.
of things. But right now, the whole thing is changing. It's changing. So you can't even come and say the reason why you have to own my name is because there's a property I kept for you, like 10 plots of land. Most people don't even have that because right now the villages that we used to know have become a town.
Of course. And
So-
then bringing it down, some men now, when they get married, you see that they are the only ones answering that their father's name. They name their children after their own name. So at the end of the day, when the man dies, the father's name will still go.
Nevertheless, when you trace it, you still get the name of the grandfather.
Is when
So
you trace,
the name.
But for the ladies,
Who told you
when
it
they
doesn't disappear?
No.
It doesn't
It
disappear.
doesn't disappear. This person
See,
is this
let me-
man's daughter.
Let me paint something. Do you see
When
that
the lady
narrative?
dies, what happens to the name?
What happens?
Will her children answer the father's
know-
When
name?
the man dies too, the name goes. For the men that names their children, let's say this is Nemeka Ifeanyi.
Okay.
Herbert, Albert. Let me use Albert.
Okay.
His father's name is Nemeka. His name is Ifeanyi and Albert. Now, when he gives birth, he won't even give the children the surname of giving them the Igbo
Okay.
one of
Yes.
Ifeanyi. He will give them Albert.
Albert.
So where is Nemeka?
Okay.
When he dies,
When they
Nemeka will go.
No, when you still trace it down, you will still find the name. The name never leaves.
The same thing with the female.
I'm trying to say
Not
that
the
the
same peop-
perspective have changed. The men are
Who in this- let me ask the
young guys-
question.
The young guys are no longer naming their children after their
father.
grandfathers.
Exactly.
They're no longer doing that.
Where in this
So
country
what
have you
exactly-
heard?
where
Let
is
me
the
ask a quick
preference?
question for ladies. When in this world have you heard people asking somebody, where is your mother from? They ask you where your father from.
serious?
I've been asked countless
Okay,
times.
Queen Vi, if I ask you where you're from, would you tell me the place where your mother is
This
from?
is how I answer.
Okay.
I always say my mom is from Ohoho, my dad is from Item.
Are
That's
you
how
serious?
In my
I
own
answer.
case, both my dad and my mom are from
That's
Ubise,
how I
so
answer.
haven't been
If we
sick.
can be honest with ourselves, when we are,
Are you saying I'm not being honest?
You're not, because even when you're
Okay,
registering, when you're filling an official form, would you explain to them, start telling them that your mother is
So
from
why did they
Ohuhu
ask
or
mother's maiden name?
Okay,
It's rare.
You're
Please,
listening to
it
Rapid.
is rare.
You're listening to Rapid 96.5 FM, the sound of your city, and we are talking about gender preference in Nigeria. Is a male child more important than a female child? Well, we will continue shortly as we go on a breather. Do not touch the dial.
Correct country people. As human being body need balanced diet to take function well. Na so engine need better oil to take perform well. Oh. And the correct oil where car owners, generator users, mechanic and many others they enjoy now. Naibi Lubrisac oil. Yes so Lubrisac oil get them for different variety like Lubrisac Plus, where be high performance multi-grade oil for petrol engine. Them get Lubrisac Super HD oil, where be high performance multi-purpose engine oil. What about the Lubrisac Optimum, ultra high multi-grade engine oil for new petrol engines? Them still get Lubrisac Power Max, super performance diesel engine oil for heavy duty trucks and heavy duty generators. In no end for there, Lubrisac still get other kind of industrial oil like gear oil, hydraulic, turbine oil and compressor oil. Lubrisac product they available for filling stations and retail shops nationwide. So for correct engine performance, go for the quality Lubrisac oil. Lubrisac oil now another product from Saclos Industry Nigeria Limited.
Rapid 96.5 FM Starrise Edition is here.
We are grateful to the following.
Honorable Anderson Akaliro, member representing Omaha North State Constituency.
Gawai's Logistics Company Limited, number 2 Ojike Street off Bende Road, Omaha, Abbey State.
Ellis Wares, number 28 Azikiwe Road, by School Road, Omaha, Abia State. Elix, Friends of Your Wardrobe.
Onyem's Pharmacy, 21 Azikiwe Road by School Road, Omaha. We care, God heals.
Luwani Mondo, number 27 Azikiwe Road, Omaha, Abia State.
Rapid Star Rise. More supporters wanted.
Turn down the light. Turn the music up. Let's give you a treat like never before. Rapid 96.5 FM.
Rapid 96.5 FM, number 1.
For me, I done the para for long, but it's okay. Baby, it's okay. No go change that for me. Get down and shake it for me. Money going look okay. So when money they pocket, no go to do your to the evidence. It's not by accident. I should want my private jet.
Sometimes I wonder what Charlie Poppy sings. I really do not understand the lyrics most times.
But this makes sense.
Oh,
Yes,
explain.
So it's more like in that your cartel of three. They're calling yourselves best friend. There's another cartel. Yeah, it's more like three of us are friends.
Reveal.
And then you also have maybe three other people who are your friends. And so we're thinking we are a cartel kind of group. But even inside that our cartel, there's another cartel.
Okay.
So it makes sense.
You just listen to Charlie Poppy, Zlatan, Fireboy, Elon Musk. You're listening to Rapid 96.5 FM, the sound of your city. And it's 25 minutes to 3 o'clock. By 3, the Igbo crew will be in the studio for the Igbo news and other activities they have. Well, I'm VI. Did I sound VI?
You're V.
Wait, okay.
You're still V.
Okay.
So I think it's a rub-off. It happens. Sometimes I'm also V. So
Okay, so if you're wondering what's happening, we have 2V, Queen V. Okay, I'm also. I'm sure you might not understand what's going on, but V to the E to the O. You can call me Spakovic, again. We have Queen VI, P Soma, and Freevo Freezy. And we've been talking about gender preference in Nigeria. Homes, is the male child more important than the female children? And of course, Queen VI said the female child is more important, and P Soma said the male child is more important. But my darling favorite pretty has been sitting on the fence. She feels both okay.
Important, very important.
And now, I quickly before I open the phone lines, because we would be opening the phone lines for you to call in and give us your contribution as our listener on the show. Now, I want to ask now, looking at most case scenarios we have in Nigeria, especially, let's bring it home, in Igbo land, right? If a woman doesn't give birth to a male child for legacy's sake, most times the man remarries. I've seen a lot of case scenario. The man remarries, and and knowing fully well, a man is the one that determines the sex of a child. You know this.
Yes.
Yeah, I know we're not doctors, but
yeah, both.
Not really.
No, not just the man.
But more of both. Yeah, the both. But then it's more from the man than the woman, right? But then this is not. I don't know.
Okay. Just touch it. Okay. Let's not touch it because.
Okay. Do not chew me. Calm down. Calm down. Is this with all of this? Is this not putting an automatic value over the male child than the female child? Let's start with
Well, like I said before, both children are very important.
Yeah.
And speaking of what you've just said, obviously, it's an automatic preference. They said to the Igbos, okay, let me put it this way, to the Igbos, the male child is more valuable, more important, more preferred. But I still stand my ground. I know of a woman, in fact, a friend of mine, her parents gave birth to just the two of them, her elder sister and her. Her elder sister is married with a kid, and she too, she's doing well.
Yeah.
The parents are still together. No adoption. In fact, they have a girl that stays with them. It's still a lady. It's still a female child. They didn't go for a male child. So to tell you that some parents in Igbo land have actually learned this male of a thing. If it's not a male, we'll divorce or I'll marry another. It's all boils down to mentality and understanding. Do you understand that what this female child can do, a male child can also do it?
In what aspect?
What this male child
it's not on all. You know, it's not on all aspect.
No, what does a female child do? No,
okay. I think that's the first question. What does a male child do?
Sincerely, because if you're talking about cooking and keeping the house,
what does a male child do?
Can be the breadwinner. Can be the protector.
Haven't you seen?
Can be the father. You cannot take away the point of a father. I grew up without a father, and I know a lot of things that I missed. I know a time in my life where I would have been privileged to have some certain things if I had a father.
Mm-hmm.
So you cannot take that out, no matter how we want to say.
So
are
you saying if you have an elder brother?
Okay.
So are you saying your brother is taking the place of your?
He is still growing. So he's not even practically taking the path.
pain.
But if we can just be honest to ourselves, no matter how,
you need to stop
no
this.
matter how,
this is your opinion.
No,
it doesn't make us not.
No matter how
honest.
we claim to be learned, yes, there is a part in us that will still long for a male child.
Okay,
if what we're just having is just female children.
Let's open the phone lines before we continue. Right, we want our callers to call in and give us their opinion. Now, we are asking you. Do you prefer the male child to a female child? You when you call in, please let us know. And do you think the society or tradition is to be blamed for the preference of a male child over a female child? To call in 091 60 333 965, 091 60 333 965, or 091 60,000 965. Do well to call in. We are waiting.
Yeah. Okay, so I feel like anyone who even puts the word prefer for a child does not know what it means to raise a child.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay, let's pick this. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, I'm calling from where?
What's your name, sir?
Yeah.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Ezogo.
Okay, sir, go ahead.
I heard a colleague saying about the male are not more important in the family than the females. So I'm here to correct that emotion she gets. In terms of hustling, struggles, is the men that normally come out for that she gets. Yeah. In terms of hustling, getting money, it's the male. Like if you come to the society today, the male. Those that hustle, sell market is the male, 90%. The ones, but females don't do anything. You just stay at home.
So are you saying females do not hustle? Are you saying they don't work hard to make money?
Yeah, 100%. They don't do anything.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Sorry, sir. Can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
Are you saying right now we're in the studio and we are young ladies, we are women, we are working? Are you saying we are not hustling? Is that what you're saying? We have women. We have women that are lecturers. We have business women. We have people that are doing so well in the society.
95% of females, they don't do anything at all.
Wow.
I can put that.
Where did you get the data that you have?
Where I get what?
The data that you have. Where did you get it from? Did you do the survey yourself?
I don't get you.
The data that you have, you said 95% of women in Nigeria do not do anything.
Yeah.
Where did you get the data? Did you go around? Did you go around the 36 states of Nigeria? Did you go around to get the data, the information?
From the quotes from Very Dark Man, 95 of them they don't do anything.
Oh my God, you're very funny.
You just made this
from Very Dark Man, not even from you. I would have taken you serious if you said it was from you.
It's Very Dark Man an authority.
I'm very serious about that. So you're not saying that men are not that important anymore. They are very, very important.
Okay, so now we are asking you, do you prefer a male child to a female child? Just go straight. Let us know. What do you think?
I prefer the both.
You have to pick one. You have to pick one.
Prefer.
Okay, I take the male child.
Okay. Thank you. Nigerians.
Can I say something quickly?
Let's pick up the score. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good afternoon. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Good afternoon. My name is Mary.
Okay, Mary. Port Harcourt.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Welcome. Are you a first-time caller?
Something. I think the society is to be blamed for this male and female child of a twin. Both male and female, they are blessings from God.
Okay.
So some people are opportune to have both the male and the female. Some are opportune to have only the female. Meanwhile, some don't even have any. So I don't see any reason why some people will come out and say male children are the best. Those male people that is saying that, who gave birth to them? Is it their fellow man?
Fire!
Help me ask them. But we want to ask you, do you prefer a male child to a female child or a female to a male?
I don't prefer anyone to anyone.
Okay, you're neutral.
Both the male and the female, they're all human beings.
Thank
they are
you.
Good. So that's just it.
All right, then. Thank you so much
Mary.
for calling, Mary. Okay, let's speak of this. Hello, I think we lost that call. Yeah, please, Oma, you wanted to say something.
Do you know, no matter how we want to look at it here, a lady can only be valued more than a man if she has something to her name. But a man, whether you have money or you don't have money, you'll still be valued.
Okay, we have a lot of callers coming in. Let us speak of this call. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Officer of the law. I'm calling from Umudi.
You're welcome. Officer, welcome. Shoot, go ahead.
Yeah.
Which do you prefer, male child or female child?
Male child, of course. Listen, this discussion you guys are having is a very good one, though.
Okay.
But you cannot separate Igbo belief from Igbos. You understand? I don't know about Yorubas and Hausas, so I'm an Igbo person. You understand? And, traditionally, culturally, we in Igbo land, we prefer male to female. Reason because there is this belief that a male child is carries the family name to
that's the legacy, the lineage, yeah.
Okay, now asking me the child I would prefer. I prefer a male child. Not that female children are not good, are not gifts from God as well as a male. But looking at it from how it is. Now, okay, let me ask a question. A very vague one.
Go ahead.
A very blunt one. I don't know how many of you are in the studio, but let's say
we're four.
Your grandma, four.
Yeah,
right.
we're four leaders.
Let's say your grandma didn't give birth to your dad. How would you be in the studio?
Unless
someone else would have given birth to me.
It's a lie.
Of course, it's a truth.
See, there's this thing, guys. There's the way this life works. Even if someone has given birth,
but then, officer of the law, you know that it's not just a man that produces a child.
Exactly.
You need a man and a woman to produce a child.
I think you just shot yourself. He said, if my grandma doesn't give birth to my father.
Exactly. If your grandma did not give birth to our father, right? That means our grandma is a mother, is a woman.
So what if your grandma?
Who put it?
What if that your grandma gave birth to only women?
No, what if your grandma wasn't giving birth to?
You see, that's the thing. We all need each other.
Let me say something. I know that the men are the ones that determine the sex of the child. You understand? It's very, very obvious, and I've understood that. Now, you still need the woman's reproductive system to still support that. You understand? The chromosomal, whatever. They have to work with both the male and the female. And most ladies don't have no matter the kind of man they meet, they cannot still give male children. I don't know why. You understand? And that's why you see men going out of their way to get second wife and third wife.
Are you guys really encouraging this? Okay. We lost the call from Officer of the Law. Okay. So we just lost the call. I think you can call back 091 60 333 965 or 091 60 965. Do you prefer a male child to a female child? And do you think the society or tradition is to be blamed for preference? Hello? Hi, good afternoon. What's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm Daniel from Benjamin.
Hi, Danny. Welcome.
I'm here to support someone. There was someone that was talking about Bishop.
You said? Come again, Daniel.
I said there was someone talking about Bishop.
Yeah. Bishop T.D. Jakes. Yeah.
Yes.
The reason why I'm saying that
the network is bad. Daniel, we can hear you. Can you call back again? We can hear you clearly. Your line is breaking. Please do well to call us back. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, good afternoon. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hello?
Hi, we can hear you. Okay, I don't know what's going on right now, but the network. Hello? Please move away from the radio set. Kindly move away from the radio set before calling in. You can still call in to join the conversation. 091 60 333 965 or 091 60,000 965. Hello? Hello? Good afternoon.
What's going on?
Okay.
At this point, ladies, let's shut down. I'm sure they're going to call back.
Okay, so there's something I observed. Now, it looks like the men never go back to their parents. Grandfathers and fathers are beginning to appreciate their daughters because they are the ones.
I saw something on social media, and the person said, when you get old, then you're going to know the value of having a female child.
Yeah.
I just have to say, let's pick this call. Hello?
Hello, is that?
Good afternoon. Okay, Daniel, thank you for calling back. Go ahead.
I said that the reason why she's still answering her.
Okay, Daniel.
Your airtime finished, Daniel. Sorry about that.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Hi, good afternoon. What's your name and where you calling from? No?
Oh my God.
I really do not know what's going on. But then, okay, ladies.
Okay. So I feel like people really do not understand this thing. Now, it takes exposure for you to actually agree with your spouse, the number of children you're going to have and how you're going to raise them. Initially, it was not so. People just wanted to have kids everywhere and they won't even take care of them. So now people get to discuss about the number of children they're going to have and how to go about it.
Okay.
Now, I feel like people do not understand how important it is to even have a daughter. And then they overemphasize the importance of the male child, that some ladies have never attempted to rise in their families. Starting from the preference of the bigger meat for the guy, to and the fact that she was prepared to always meet the needs of a man.
Yeah.
But now we have a different narrative. People are beginning to indoctrinate their daughters to understand that beyond being a wife, there is somebody who you are first.
This child preference is so funny because there are people who are actually looking for kids, children. They've stayed 5-10 years and they just want one child.
And you have people, you see that?
Yeah, any gender. And you have people who have kids, female kids, 5. They have, this. We're even talking about a male child. Looking for male child. There are people. I saw a story online of a man that has 4 guys, and is just looking for one girl.
I know of a woman.
One girl.
My friend, they were 8 boys. Like 8 whole guys. No girl. And they are still living.
Are they looking for a female child?
No.
Okay, that's fine.
What were they doing and they counted?
Maybe they were trying to
get a girl. But they couldn't get. So you see all these things. We need each other. If I talk to that, my friend, and he will be like, my mom is just my best. Because each time she's the one always there. Anytime I want to talk to her. So he takes me like the sister. He'd be like, you're the sister I don't have. Aww. You see some of the ladies that don't have a brother, they will have a male friend. They will say, you are the brother I don't have.
Yeah.
So all this gender,
just to make a balance.
Just very important.
Yeah.
Okay? So let's stop this preferential treatment. The guy, he must be a male child. If it's not a male child.
But I don't think it will ever stop. As long as we have some customs. As long as we still have some traditions, it will never stop.
The mentality.
You talk about this on a surface level until something goes wrong, God forbid. And then you have to go home and do something. Then you realize that the people that are living there have different mentality with you. So you just pray that some of these things do not show up.
We are out of time, but let me say this. Have you been to meetings where they'll tell you as a female, you're not even supposed to attend the meeting? It has to be the male child, the first child even if it is not the first child, if you're the elder and you have the brother at the back, it is your brother that will attend and not you. Well, ladies, we need to leave the studio. This is 7 minutes to 3 o'clock and we need to leave the studio. VI, I see what you're doing, but it's fine. I see what you're doing. I see you. Ladies, our last word before I leave the studio for the Igbo crew.
Yes, we keep saying society is the problem. Society is the problem. We are the society. We made up the society. The change we seek, please let it start from us.
Okay, the change we seek starts from us.
Okay, so let's all understand that both the male child and the female child are all gifts and inheritance from God. So don't prefer one over the other. What a male child can do, a female child can as well do it. Just teach her to do it, she will do it. And what a female child can do, a male child can also do it. Just teach him to do it. It's all boils down to environment and good parenting. So let's get this into our head and stop this preferential.
Okay.
As a wife, you are the female. As a husband, you're the male. So we all need each other.
Okay, we all need each other, and let's just know that every child is important, but either male or female. Just know that everyone is important. We are so sorry we cannot take another call. This is 2:54 and it's 6 minutes to 3 o'clock. The Eba crew will be coming up from V. Spaco Vicky, Quinn VI, P Soma, Favor Pretty. We are saying bye.
Adios.
To have an amazing day. We would leave you with the song Waza.